Is that Jesus riding Jack Skellington's motorcycle? I've never looked at this logo before. It's my friend I Heart Bad Ventures logo. His daughter died, and he just makes it a mission to raise funds and do amazing things for people. But I've never looked at this. It's Jesus on the back of Jack Skellington's motorcycle. Alright, well hi, my name is Angel Whitehorse. Welcome back to my channel for Biketoberfest. I'm also going to be at Willie's Chopper Time doing awards. I'm going to get everything I want done by then, but I'm going to get the bike running and ready to go and be able to ride into the show, which I hope all the other girls are doing as well. But everything I'm going to be wanting to have done is not going to be done by then. It's the frame paint and my seat cover. My seat looks alright, so I don't really need to cover it. Like my last seat was completely torn apart, so I had to redo it. This one's not. And my frame paint, just because I don't have time to take everything out, paint it, let it dry, and then put everything back in. Those are the only two other things I think. Oh, and my back of my sissy bar, I want to extend forward and like fucking be a seat cushion that comes forward. That I'm not going to be able to get done until after Thunder Beach. After that, November 9th is the Iron Goddess show, where I'll have my bike completely done for, I hope. Today I'm going to be doing my wiring box, wrapping up a few things, and some lines on my tank, some decal lines type things. Not pinstriping though, that comes later. Installed my starter button. I need to make the hole bigger in this so this fits through there and I can run my taillight cords through there. It's a little banjo bow that came with my taillight. So some of y'all are going to yell at me, some of y'all are going to think I'm stupid, a lot of y'all are going to say, wow, she's a girl, she put on her exhaust backwards. But this is a cocktail shaker. It's supposed to go this way to widen the sound path. It fits on my exhaust this way so well and lines up straight with my frame. So I'm on the other side. So I'm going, and there's already a tab for it. Just going to stick it right on there with some exhaust wrapping and have the tab holding it on. And that's what I'm going to do. There's a lot of people that are going to call me stupid for it. But just like with my tailpipes, I'm just going to have to deal with my other tailpipes on my Sportster that I turn sideways instead of having them fishtail. They're mermaid tails. So I don't know. I'm playing around with exhaust with the different sounds that they make and how traditional choppers sound versus what I'm going for in this weird fucking build. I'm gonna head to bed for the night. It is 2 a.m. I should continue until 3 or 4 like I usually do, but I am exhausted. I can't think, I keep messing things up, and it's better to go to bed than to mess a bunch of more things up. Mess more things up. Have a good night. So, I was saying that my motor mount is too long, so we went to the store to try and find one. Everywhere was out of power. You had to be directed into the back, well, not the back, into the store. It was completely pitch black dark. You had to be escorted through the store by an employee. Everything was down. We could not find any shorter ones. The best we could do was find some all thread and some pipe. Gonna be using this as my end cover to cover up this in between the spots where it's not needed to be threaded. And I'm just going to shove this through, cut it out where it needs to be, and nut both sides. It's the best I can do with Hurricane Milton, and I'm sorry that these videos are coming after Bike Week. Fuck me. But it is just so much work that I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Got this little nut that I found that threads on. And I'm going to leave a tiny bit of wiggle room right there for some nuts. Not nuts, some washers. Coming over to this other side and marking it with a little bit of wiggle room for some nuts and stuff over here. Take this and mark it out for how long that I need it with a little extra. So here's my little tube that I'm going to use as a collar. I need to scrape out the inside because it's pretty rusty and crusty. I hope they're even. So I'm going to be extending my front fender because I still want to use this fender and this tire is a little bit taller. I don't have any other ones, so I'm just going to, luckily this comes up with back fender and it fits exactly in the holes. So I'm just going to take that and line it up to where it's supposed to be. We use this one as a test welder, so I'm going to have to grind that down and fucking go through the hole again. Because I have to widen these holes anyways. Now I'm going to flap out that one we practice welding on. Cut off my toe.
Alright, okay, that's 3 inches.
Ooh.
Like 3 inches to you?
No. So I have them screwed in on either side. I'm going to clamp it and then take the fender off and weld it. That's what it looks like all welded up. I'm going to grind it down so it's one smooth piece. So I found 2 of these guys and I'm just going to use them to attach the bar. Now I've got to cut some of this tubing off to fit the collar, to collar the space in between the two.
It's the same. Do you mind if I...
I was just making a threaded hole for this to screw into the frame for my rear brake line. It screws in. That bracket just so perfectly sucked in underneath there for my line right there. Now I gotta clean up under here where I'm welding my other bracket, or my little holder to hold this kind of in line. Gotta clean this thing up so I can weld it underneath there. Got the brake cable ran underneath. Crunchy. This is where the brake cable gets run to the other side to the brake lever. Underneath. I'm taking my chain off because I need to readjust my sprocket a little bit out and put some shims behind it. Make it even. Readjusted sprocket with a triple tree thing. Now gotta put the chain back on and see if it is straight. Can you guys see kind of how the chain now goes out? Have to take one shim out. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. You can find me at the Chick Built Chopper Show, Willie's Chopper Time, Full Throttle Boardwalk Bike Show, or Traditional Choppers Show, and Godfather Customs Bikini Bike Wash. Hope to see you around. You guys won't see this video before Biketoberfest. We still don't have internet here because of Hurricane Milton. They put all the spectrum lines underground, and the ground is still water. So I don't know when I'll be able to upload again. But hopefully see you guys soon.
Bob Chop Chop here. We got the Angel of Anarchy Chick Built Chopper Show chopper. It's almost done. There's only 48 hours left. It's like OCC choppers. Bringing it right down to the line. She's going to finish this thing up and rock and roll.